What's up, Conquerors? Hope everybody is having a fantastic day. And I've got an exciting video here. We're going to be doing the creation of Austria, Hungary, and Hearts of Iron 4, which I always love this one. So, Spring 2026, you can see the version number here. Single player, select scenario. We'll go select. Where are they in this list? Kingdom of Hungary. Iron Man mode, no historical AI focuses. You can do historical AI focuses, but I always kind of like doing non-historical. Keeps the game interesting. So we're loaded in as Kingdom of Hungary. Now what we really want to do starting off as Kingdom of Hungary is you're going to go balance budget in your political tree because you're going to want to go down the left side of the tree. There's also some rearmament options over here. If you go to war with Austria, kind of fixes the whole rearmament issue. So we'll go for balanced budget first, and we're going to start. See how much steel we have. I'm actually going to start with a little bit of infrastructure. And then after that, we'll build some civilian factories. That should open a slot, but if not, we'll start building them there. We're going to go support weapons, faster research speed, and production increase on equipment. Now we're going to start building artillery. One factory on artillery, one on train, one on truck. The rest, all on infantry equipment. Import a little steel from the Soviets. Now you can't actually do anything. You're a disarmed nation because, you know, World War I. So we've got our pretty cool general here though. And we are going to get him on the border with Austria. And let's get things going. So what you want to end up doing is you can either declare war on Austria or you can ask them to vote for a referendum to join you. Now there's benefits to both. So one is if you go to war, the whole rearmament thing is basically fixed because you're at war. You can do whatever you want. You can raise your conscription, all that good stuff. Now, if they vote to join you, you get their army, which is, they have a small army, obviously, but it's pretty nice little bonus to get their army. And if you do annex their army, then you're a little scarier to Czechoslovakia. So, you know, the main thing we need to start off with is Kingdom of Hungary, Austria, and Czechoslovakia. That's what we really want to succeed in, remilitarization of the Rhineland. And after we get these three, we can go after Romania and Yugoslavia. Hopefully Germany doesn't attack us, but they might, since they are going fascist. We might actually get into a war with the Germans. It's actually a pretty likely scenario. I always love Silent Workhorse just for the political power gain. Plus 15%, especially in the early game. And then we'll get even better research. There's really no reason to not get the research speed there. All of our guys are actually regulars, so they don't need any training. Basically, we're going non-aligned since we're going with the Habsburg Prince again. So after you invite the Habsburg Prince, that's when you can decide to take Austria by force or demand a referendum. Disperse industry and construction. So normally before I do protect Czechoslovakia later, I always do reintegrate the railroads, and I want to build the army up a little bit so that they are a bit more scared of me and might give in to some of my demands. I think it actually says down here If world tension's high, they're not in a faction, they have a high opinion of us, non-aggression pact with us, and their military's weaker, then they're more likely to agree. They don't like us very much right now. So there's also a staunch monarchist. I might actually just go ahead and get him. So he's going to increase our online support. Now the other thing, if you go to war with Austria, you can actually save up political power and just go from disarmed nation. We can just like go up pretty fast to, at a minimum, like limited conscription. But if I saved even more, we could try to go to extensive conscription based on how big the Austrian army is. So we got the Habsburg Prince. Well, you can do demand referendum, but we'll just take Austria by force. See what the Austrians do here. From what I remember, the best strategy was always to let them attack. And once they had done an attack, you could counterattack and take them pretty effectively. If they don't attack, then I've got some ideas on how to convince them to attack me. So now that we've done that, we need to take Austria before we can do restoration of Austria-Hungary, right? So I normally go industrial revitalization. I go ahead and I declare war. Once I've declared war, secret rearmaments pass because we're already at war. And then I just go up to limited conscription. If they don't come over here and attack me, then I'll probably pull some guys back from the front. It actually doesn't really look like they have many guys on the front at all, which I'm a little surprised by. I would think they will pull more guys to the front after I start breaking through a bit here. Normally they have more troops that they pull over here. They're starting to do that a little bit now, you can see. If we break through, we can try to get some encirclements. Not too bad there. Just push them off Vienna right there. We can get the bottom of Austria, that'll be solid. Don't want to push too far that way. Get my own guys encircled. You can go ahead and go reintegrate the railroads now. This war is actually going really well. I can technically encircle this one guy at the bottom. I don't really think I'm going to need to. Switch the Air Force to this Alpine region now. And proceed to conquer. Yeah, I can't quite get to extensive conscription. My army's not small enough. Let's just encircle this guy down here. If he's going to cause us that much trouble. You can actually loop all the way around. And actually encircle another guy there. What are they doing? Where are you actually going, bro? Yeah, I'm not sure what most of my guys are doing. I'll be honest. I have no idea what they're doing. Like, stop effing around. I just need to get on this line and hold while my dude backdoors. And they're like trying to give up the war on purpose right now. They can encircle and take that guy out. It's easy work. If he takes Salzburg, I'm pretty sure it's over. I mean, why are we not on this line, dude? What the fuck are we doing? Somehow it took dude 8 years to move to Salzburg and 30 seconds to move all the way back over there. Oh, that was interesting. Of course he got beaten there. Dude is like not very smart at all. This will free up some troops down here once we finish picking that guy off. I don't want a research engineering company. Where are they going? Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, good one. Let's just walk on the capital, guys. Polish, no, don't turn around, dude. No. No. Man, the front lines are bad over here, bro. Let's just encircle. Circled again. And that's the end of the war. Solid. Had to do some serious micro in this war because, oh yeah, otherwise, dude, weird stuff happens. So we did get Austria, though. So we're now the large kingdom of Hungary. And our army is still really small, right? We've got a really small army. So it's going to be hard for Czechoslovakia to want to join us when our army's this bad. And if we take Czechoslovakia, it's very likely that the Germans are interested in fighting us as well. Just making sure I'm not missing something over here. Mostly just research. I never liked that you had to do both of those before you do blood agreement, unfortunately. Yeah, we need a few more guys, I think, before we try to convince Czechoslovakia to join us. Build some civilian factories up. Always good to have more civilian factories, more construction. Once we do that, we'll do restoration of Austria-Hungary, because we'll actually get Austria as cores then. It's going to significantly increase the amount of dudes that we can have. Of course, Czechoslovakia and everybody around us is going to hate that, because they're like, yo, we don't want to be part of that. It's okay, secretly, they really do want to be part of that. They just don't want to admit it. Once I core Austria, should be no problems with resistance. So after that, you can do the protect Czechoslovakia. Now, you might want to increase relations with them first. You can see their opinion of us is now significantly worse. I'm not really sure I want to do it quite yet, because I don't think our army is scary enough. They don't respect the army at this point. The other thing we're going to want to do start putting some forts on the German border. So I can almost guarantee that's going to be ugly. If they go after Czechoslovakia in 38, and I don't have Czech, then yeah, that could be rough. So you can restore the actual Austro-Hungarian Empire there. Of course, these are already cores for me now. That built forts really quickly. Yeah, I think we'll do Czechoslovakia next. At least I've got some more guys in the field now, so my army's not so small. And if we can get Czechoslovakia, then we'll claim Transylvania and go after them. That's always a tough fight when we go after Romania. France actually guaranteeing Romania right now as well, so... Czechoslovakia is not particularly impressed with us at the moment. Our civilian factory is actually looking great as far as Hungary goes. The other thing is, if Germany takes Sudetenland, Italy offers backing in exchange for mutual guarantees. Italy is offered to support our claims to Bacca. What is Bacca? Done. Now I guarantee Italy, which I'm not sure I'm wild about. I was hoping I could just revoke it. So hoping I could just revoke it there. Oh, yeah, boys. So we built up enough that we did convince them. I really hope they already built forts. Yeah, they did already build forts. Which I gotta say, that is absolutely massive. Let's just move these two guys to the German border. And let's get everybody who are not in those armies. I want to do some improved relations here around the front. I feel like claim Transylvania, if they don't give it up, I get some sort of... I want to say there's some sort of dialogue. That's massive, I just got that. And I got their army, so my army's big now. I actually have a serious army now. And we should have plenty of forts to defend against the Germans now as well. I even have really weird divisions. I've got like a lot of different divisions now. Main thing is our guys need shovels. So I do have a big army now. I actually kind of need to go up against a bigger army so that I can increase this conscription. So if I go up against a smaller army, then I can't actually increase that conscription. I've got a feeling Germany is going to want the Sudetenland. And Japan's already in the Axis. I'm a bit shocked by that. That was really fast. But how beautiful does Austria-Hungary look right now? I'm thinking it looks fantastic. That was one of the best Austria-Hungary starts you'll ever see. So, interested to see what happens with Polish Peasant Union up here. If Germany attacks them. Germany might not want to mess with me, man. I've got a pretty big army. Ah, that's why Yugoslavia gave that claim up to me, because they got subjugated by Italy. So actually, if I wanted to take Yugoslavia, I would need to fight Italy. Still, pretty much everything I've got over here is core. Yeah. I think I probably... Yeah, I thought I could choose a mediator. I'm thinking I choose Germany, right? Either Germany or Italy. How long until this event time's out? 13 days? Ooh, they did call France. Ooh. We're about to find out if this was a bad mistake or not. Extensive conscription, though, that'll help. I just need to wipe out Romania, and then if I'm still at war with France afterwards, so what? As long as France doesn't start throwing guys into Romania, then I'll be fine. Romanian divisions are showing up from out of everywhere, though. So that is not good. I remember this being a tough war. Let's start moving tanks around. Try to get some encirclements. Create some pockets. Honestly, I'm not sure how many guys they actually have. Might just be able to run through them with tanks. Really would love to go to service by requirement. Yeah, French troops are showing up. Now see, that is bad. That is real bad. No, wait. I'm wrong. I don't see French troops yet. I don't think I have any actual replacements for these tanks. Overall, the dudes are doing great, though. I think I'm probably going to take these tanks, though, and put them in their own division. In their own army, that is. Maybe I can pop through the top like I did in the bottom. My guys at the top are starting to incrementally push through here now. They're bombing the crap out of my forts. Bad thing is, I really need to... Ooh, Germany's at war with the Soviets. I really need to finish these guys off before the Germans decide that they want to invade me. Man, if I can pop through right here. Might be able to encircle these guys, actually. Like right here. Ooh, dude, if I squeeze those Romanians right there, that's going to be ugly for them. That's going to get real ugly for them. Yep. I don't know how many pocketed troops that is, dude. But it's a lot. What is that, like 15 divisions of guys that just got stuck there? And my dudes just walk away. Like, please attack them. Please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you to attack them. Oh, dude, that's massive, bro. I have lost a lot of dudes. They just lost a huge amount of divisions during that, though. Yeah, that's GG. That's GG for them. We're going full offensive attack now. All out aggressive. We're just gonna collapse these guys. They're trying to do some desperate defense shenanigans, but that's not gonna work. It's really unfortunate that I'm at war with France, though. Got another pocket up top. That's why some micro in these battles are really good. Dude, poor Romania. Poor Romania. I'm actually really surprised they're holding on at all now. Trying to micro these tanks. Losing too many guys. We need to start making some tanks, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna have to research some basic tanks or something. These two divisions are just gonna die, I think, if I don't get them out of there. Come on, boys. Let's finish this. Let's finish this, boys. How are they holding, dude? Just stop attacking. They should not be holding at this point, like, at all. It's just my troops suck so bad right now. My supply is terrible, bro. My supply is like really bad out here. Need my guys to get reinforced with weapons, I think. They're like really down on guns right now. Makes it hard to fight, dude. Well, word has it you do need guns to fight. Now Romania, I have no idea how they have any dudes at all left after that blitz. This is the one spot of the line with any supply. So I kind of want to see if I can YOLO some guys in there. Romania is always a tough one against Austria-Hungary. Yeah, I just want them to spearhead in there. Spearhead in there, guys. That's not going to work. Thought over here I'd have more supply. Why do these supply hubs not work? Oh, because none of the railroads are connected. We can fix that, actually. That should be like top priority. None of the railroads over there are connected at all. They're actually trying to push me back now. That's probably a bad idea. I guess I don't have any supply, so it's actually semi-working. Once this supply comes through from this railroad track, though, I'm gonna absolutely cook these guys. Yep, I now have supply, buddy. Except down here. Apparently we do not have supply down here. So gotta get that railroad track with some supply as well. Once our supply on this bottom side, we'll just go for another push. Yeah, that'll solve it. That'll solve it. That'll fix the supply issue right there. A few railroad tracks would do the trick, and goodbye Romania. Say goodnight. Good stuff, Romania. See you guys. Boom! We've now got Austria-Hungary with Romania, boys. We could technically justify on Yugoslavia as well and start fighting Italy. So what's the move next? What's the next move?